Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode, episode 15, Death Among Us. I'm Weekly's Death, and to my right,
I'm Lionel.
and to my left,
I'm Ghostblade.
and this week is us catching up with our technical difficulties last week. We are forewarning you, there is no Attack on Titan, there's no Digimon, and there's no movie this week. The thoughts go out to Japan for what happened to them, for the reason for no Attack on Titan, but they did confirm next week we will have this past week and next week's episode side by side, so we will discuss that next episode.
Yeah, and then really the only thing for movie news is that we'll be watching the Justice League movie, all 4 hours, and then we'll kind of give like a brief, I would say brief.
4 hours.
It's going to have to be brief. The 4 hours alone is the reason why we're not talking about it this week.
Yeah, it's 4 hours, so we'll give a brief opinion on it.
I don't want to say it's a planned thing, but it really is officially a planned thing.
Yeah. So it'll be a brief deal on it, and then we'll just basically move on with everything that we have.
Yeah.
So.
Should we start with Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, it was a good episode.
I like it.
To open it opened definitely really strong on this one.
Yeah, it did. It didn't really play slow like the first episodes of WandaVision did for me. We do have a brief time span of how far from Endgame to the show is. They said it's a couple months, not an exact number, but it is confirmed very close.
Yeah. Well, so was WandaVision. It was just...
I think WandaVision was just shorter.
Yeah, it was just kind of shorter.
Yeah.
Because even though we haven't really had any mentions on it yet, which I don't think will happen, to be honest.
I don't know if they're continuing to stick to having everything combined together with TV shows, which isn't impossible. A lot of companies have done that in the past. They're going to have to really play well with their time.
Yeah.
I still do not like how Bucky looks with his cut hair. I will say that's my only con about basically the whole franchise, but the episode, whenever I saw his haircut, I was like, oh, God.
Yeah. How did you feel about, or how did y'all feel about Sam not keeping the shield?
I understand it, but I don't like it because it was a gift, even though he doesn't feel like the mantle should be his, basically. But I do think the way he did it was smart, but also not smart at the same time. I do think if he wanted to get rid of the shield, he did it a way that he could have done better. He could have made a duplicate, which I guarantee you, in their world, they could easily just make a forgery and then hide the real one. Because, yeah.
Yeah, they could have done that.
That's too simple.
It's too simple. You don't think they would have done that?
No. Just like that shield has never been replaced. Even though it was all scratched up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, the first time Tony fixed that up and gave it to him. And they probably and actually now that I think about it,
it was technically beaten up twice.
Forget what I'm saying because okay, in terms of him, no, I don't think Sam would have really done that himself, really.
Yeah.
He doesn't really want to be all sneaky like that.
At the same time, he has Rudy has his side in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of trying to mentor him in a way. From what we saw from the brief meeting that he had about Captain America. But other than Bucky's new haircut, how do you feel about him doing the whole therapy thing?
He needs it.
He needs it.
Yeah, he definitely needs it. But it was just the way they kind of did it.
I'm kind of surprised how carefree they are about him making amends to everything. Basically, I'm not going to say stalking, but that's basically what it is. He's stalking senators and powerful people from Hydra.
Yeah, that's just basically hiding in the government.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's like, what can you really do about it?
Yeah. Do you think we're going to see more flashbacks of like his past, like what we saw?
I'm thinking we will, depending on the mission.
Mm-hmm.
But like, oops, my bad. Let me turn that off.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
I should turn mine off also. We're professionals. At this point, that's basically our seal.
Yeah. But like, what did you guys think of the flashback that we had? Because I actually thought the way they played it, I actually thought it was going to be part of the main story, not a flashback.
I mean, I was happy about it because Bucky's pretty awesome, even when he was a Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I do think they played it a little too safe with God, I really don't remember his name. His friend of how his son died.
Yeah, I caught on to that as soon as I saw it, because Brian and Ghost and Jan was kind of like, wait, what? I was like,
yeah.
The dad, he mentioned his kid, then his face.
Mm-hmm. Then you saw like him and a picture of his kid in the background, one of those altar things that they have.
Yeah, that was like later on, but like I caught on to it as soon as he said something about his son. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like that's a good kick in the nuts right there. It was. It's just like you weren't expecting it, then like all of a sudden it's like right there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was actually really happy with the opening to seeing Falcon's whole thing.
Of like he's basically back with the Air Force.
Yeah. That whole sequence was actually pretty spot on in my opinion.
Yeah. What about you? You've been pretty quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of things going through my mind about it. Because I can't really point out something.
That's only just started?
No, I can't really point out in this episode that really my point of focus for it.
What do you think of the I want to say Army guy, but I could also be wrong. He could be Marine. The friend with Falcon that was on the search for this new villain. What's your thoughts on him?
He's like any other stupid guy thinks that he can get answers only to get in harm's way.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys think the main villain is this new Captain America?
I think he's going to play a major role in it, but from what we already seen, he is not going to be the main one. Or just from what glimpses of the trailer we got to see.
Yeah.
He's not going to be the main one, but I think he's going to play a major part.
I think he's just a guy in a suit.
Well, yeah, because there's no way they can remake Captain America's blood like what they did, because they tried that, and then they got the Hulk.
Yeah. Well, like I was telling Ghost, the way this Captain America looks, in my opinion, and just from a glance of it, because I've only seen him once in the Civil War.
Yeah.
When that whole thing was going on, was the other Captain America. I forgot his actual name, but he's similar to Captain America, but he's just his own strength and everything. Like, he's trained himself to be able to remove her, like Captain America and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's him because the way his suit looks, it almost looks like his. It's just not black. I would have to find the book and show you what I'm talking about, but
yeah,
there was another version of Captain America besides the people that took up the mantle of Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's him, but I don't know. I would actually have to kind of see what Marvel says about him.
Which they probably won't. Officially, I don't really have any major complaints about the show. I don't understand, again, like WandaVision, 7-minute credits, because then that just causes me scan through it to see if there's anything special in there. Because everyone did give me shit. It was like, oh, the white visions in one credit. It's like, well, I'm sorry, you've been through 8 weeks of just solid 7-minute credits. I want to skip it.
Yeah. Well, like, me and Ghost watched it because I was like, with it being the first episode, I didn't think there would be, but I was like, let's just check. So,
yeah.
I was like, I don't want to leave something out if there is something.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I feel like this one's definitely going to be worth it more than WandaVision.
Yeah. I get WandaVision might be important, but I wouldn't recommend that. So far, just on the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, I would recommend it. It was good.
Yeah.
Anything else? Ghost? Alright, so we're moving on.
I got nothing.
Like I said, no movies this week.
No.
So we're just going to move straight to the anime.
Well, the game news you were talking about, what was it?
Oh, the only gaming news I have is EA Play is officially on Game Pass with PC. It's been on console, but it's officially out. The only problem they had, which was kind of funny, that a buddy of mine actually got a little upset about it, that he was close to removing his subscription just because it wasn't out. It was out, but it wasn't out at the same time. He had to wait for a time limit to come out. But so far the games are great. Xbox is fucking phenomenal. For the last month, we got Bethesda games, which the Doom storyline reboot that happened is officially over from Ancient Gods Part 2. I did watch that. I plan on playing it. It looks really good. So we got Xbox and Bethesda a couple weeks ago. I don't remember exactly when. And now we have EA Play along with Game Pass. I'm saying Xbox is secured, but they're going to do a lot more.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I feel like Xbox is kind of moving the route of Disney at this point.
Mm-hmm.
With gaming.
They've said in their claim they want to be the Netflix of gaming, and I know Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo all want to be the next Netflix of gaming, but Xbox is doing it correctly.
Yeah.
Nintendo hasn't really started anything like that in the first place.
Yeah, it is basically a business model based pretty much, but like we can't put it past them that they're going to do it eventually. It's just the only thing is Xbox has put like I'm not going to say their foot because that's like a huge understatement. They put like the boot on the ground.
Yeah, which is a good move for Xbox.
Mm-hmm. And
especially if you want to keep up with like today's gaming.
Yeah, and it's also really good since Xbox's ability to go from console to mobile device to PC and having them all play together with anything that comes out on one of those three platforms will be able to play together. There will be there will be exclusives, but it will only be exclusive if you go with the Microsoft route.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got. I don't want to dive too much into it. I feel like I do that every week. Just praising Xbox, just having an Xbox sign dropping down on me. And I'll just start the praying for an hour for the rest of the show. Hail Phil Spencer.
Yeah.
Anything else? I know there's like other stuff. Like Monster Hunter's coming out in like 6 days for the Nintendo Switch.
I believe so, yeah.
The only other thing would be that we didn't mention last time. Smash Bros. Got their new characters out, but other than that, there's not really much going on that I've seen in the gaming community at the moment. So I think until all these next big name titles that we've been waiting on come out, there's not going to really be much.
Yeah. Plus, we're still waiting on the new digital E3 that's supposedly coming out pretty soon. It's getting close to that time of year.
Yeah. Hopefully we can watch it on the day that it comes out.
Oh, wait. Something big actually just happened.
What's up?
Sony bought Evo.
I didn't hear about that one.
I didn't hear about that either.
It happened.
Damn.
Yes, it did. It was,
kudos for Sony.
Yeah.
The Evo says a joint partnership. Yeah, no.
That's what they say. Like, that's what they say when they came into the office. Just slap the money down. Like, all right, you can have it.
But
yeah, no. Sony's like, give me
but
that.
it seems like Sony really like got out of the way to just buy the whole damn thing.
Well, they kind of have to because, my God, I enjoy watching like some YouTube channels, just people shitting on fanboys.
But this has people worried also because if Sony now acquires Evo, the main concern of people now is that will Sony allow other platform games to touch it? Like, for example, Smash. That's a big one in people's minds concerned.
That comes down to what could they do? Because we know for sure it's not coming to Xbox. That's
well, no. Like what if like Sony doesn't even allow Nintendo to host Smash?
I mean,
for Evo.
No matter what, Nintendo in my mind is more powerful than Sony. I feel like
Nintendo's been out longer than anybody.
Yeah.
At this point, when it comes to the gaming community,
They've been out longer and they know what's safe and what's not safe.
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But they are prepping up for.
Is it official or is it like in the talks?
It's official. There was already a post about it because they are preparing for August Evo for online tournaments.
Nice.
All right.
It's gonna be tricky because as some of you may know, fighting games and online don't really mix well.
No, because you're gonna have to deal with rage quitting.
Well, not just rage quitting. It's just about netcode.
Yeah.
Well, fighting games and netcode really don't mix ever, like at all. Especially Smash is a very bad contender of that. So it's gonna be tricky. Like so far, there's been some fighting games like not as popular. Well, they're well known in communities. Like Skullgirls has pretty good internet. Them Fighting Herds has good netcode connectivity. Don't ask me what the game is. If you know it, you know it. And this newest one, Guilty Gear Strive, which fortunately it is a Sony exclusive right now. They haven't, Arc System.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who did Fighters. They're the ones behind the new game, Guilty Gear. And they are now, as of right now, they're basically now showing the future of fighting games.
Okay.
Because they have introduced rollback netcode for fighting games. And practically in a short summary, rollback netcode is basically like the fighters, instead of relying on people's Wi-Fi, if I can understand it correctly, because I still don't know it. Instead of fighting over each other's Wi-Fi, both players would just fight like on one server for the best connection.
So they're doing dedicated servers?
Yes, basically. From my understanding, yeah, basically. And the beta for that game already was a very success on that rollback netcode, which they can always improve upon, which they can hopefully start adding to more games if this is the future of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, we just have to wait and see on August, which is still a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Anything else on gaming news, Lino?
No, I haven't really seen much on it besides all the stuff that's already going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
you
I
brought
really don't
nothing
have
to the table
for gaming. No, other than Smash Bros. Since we didn't mention it last week, they got their new champions as fightable characters. I forgot their name.
Mira, Pira.
Yeah, you can switch between the two.
Mira or Pyra, something like that.
Yeah, you can switch between the two characters as like in mid fights, because they fight as a team and they both have their own like unique abilities. And especially when it comes to the Smash Ball, when you use your ultimate, they both have their own like unique ultimate to that specific character.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't really have anything. I haven't really seen anything new besides what's already been going on.
Yeah, most of the time at this time of year it's mostly quiet.
Because spring and summer.
Yeah, we are still waiting on whatever they're planning on doing for E3, because I did hear a couple weeks ago. I didn't know if it was really confirmed until about a week ago, and I forgot about it on last week's show.
That's still a thing? Really?
Well, like, both Microsoft and Sony went to LA to talk about renting out the center again for E3, and they were basically denied for, like, the whole pandemic and other stuff. I don't remember the full details about it. So they are going to do something online, which good. Stop doing the main event stuff because they focus way too much on that for the limited amount of people that's there. Because they've gone way too above and beyond that they shouldn't have.
Yeah,
that no one can see.
If you know if you're to a certain amount of people, minimize it. Just do the bare minimum. You don't have to go above and beyond about it.
Like doing some show that they're not going to record at all.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. All I know about it.
Yeah.
So.
Now we can move into the anime.
Yep. Like I said, no Attack on Titan this week, but 2 episodes next week.
Yeah, and then no Digimon. I'm pretty sure they just took their week off after, I don't know, like 20 plus episodes. So they probably took a week off. I guess do we just want to hop straight into Pacific Rim Black?
Yeah, we can get the 2 Netflix shows out of the way. My honest opinion about the whole season, I like it. I like every episode except the last episode of the season. I feel like they did a lot of unnecessary stuff in the last episode. I won't dive into it right now. I'll do it like here in a couple of minutes when we go into the other episodes. But that's my honest opinion. It's I highly recommend, but they do throw a lot of unnecessary stuff at you at the last episode.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I had to think about it for a minute because I was like, I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
Since it's been a good couple of weeks since I finished watching it, but it was, in my opinion, it was really good. It's definitely a recommend, especially if you like the Pacific Rim story.
I forgot I had another complaint. I'll let go after you.
What?
About Pacific Rim.
What about it?
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but like, what were you trying to say?
My complaint I was telling you about the first episode.
Oh.
About like they're one of many fights that the brother and sister obviously had throughout the 5 years of staying in their camp, and then the sister
I'm sure
goes to spot it.
I'm sure off screen they've had many fights before.
Well, yeah, off screen, but she had to like be around this entire this entire mountain area for like the 5 years, and then just one time she falls through and she finds the mech.
Yeah,
that was like a first thing. I was like, okay, this is slowly.
But then, like,
drifted me away.
When her brother showed up, it's like, oh, he already knew about it,
yeah,
kind of thing. And that to me kind of pissed me off a little bit because I was like,
well, he didn't know it was there, but he knew of the Jaeger.
He knew of the Jaeger and the base being around there.
Yeah, but it's like even if he knew, it's like you should at least start looking.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you could have made it work, since you were already taking the training, it's like you could have got everyone in it, and then...
I mean, he couldn't put everybody inside the base instead of keeping them out in the open. If the kaiju are highly attracted to, like, loud noises, they would have been 10 times safer inside the base, while they could have made more noise in there and not be daily afraid for 5 years straight.
Well, that... But I just figured since you have the Jaeger, put everyone in the cockpit, especially since it's not like the older gens, where you're just hovering over an open area of machinery, cranking away. Since it's like an actual cockpit, it's like you could put everyone in there and then start going towards like an actual base where there's supposedly people. Yeah. That, to me, that was the only thing about the first episode, but other than that, I really didn't have any complaints about the rest of it until, like you said, towards the end. Yeah. Because there was a lot of unnecessary stuff, especially towards that end.
Yeah. I feel like the show was at a good pace, honestly, until then, but...
It was definitely a good pace. I feel like they did leave it open for a second season. Yeah. But, like, what I really liked about this was that it was in a different area instead of Tokyo. Yeah. That's what I liked about it. It's like we actually kind of got to see a different region and what's going on there away from everybody else. Mm-hmm.
Goes?
Huh?
Anything you want to add about the whole season?
Trying to remember every episode one by one. Kind of hard on the spot. Don't look at me like that.
What's your thoughts on Boy?
I already knew he was some sort of experiment or some type of like experiment or kaiju type just because of the hints that they put out in every episode. The biggest one when the water kaiju smelled him or reacted to his presence. That's when I'm like, okay, something up with Boy, or how he keeps fucking going after the animals and he eats one. I'm like, yeah, no, there's something up with this boy.
Yeah, he finished it before I did, and he was like, watch the Boy, and I was kind of watching him, and then I kind of started noticing it myself. Like, there's going to be something either major about him, or it's just going to be something minor, but still important.
Yeah. I honestly like May. I think she was a good character. Oh, I know that look. That's the I'm going to hit you look off screen.
She was a whiny bitch.
May or the sister?
Oh, May. I was thinking
May's the purple hair mercenary
okay,
girl.
she was a badass. The sister, on the other hand, I wanted to punch in the face.
Yeah. The sister to me wasn't so bad. Like, I was expecting her to whine about like killing her whole village because it's her fault.
Well, she did at a couple points, but it wasn't like
it wasn't in your face
dramatic.
Every episode.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It wasn't like an over dramatic thing.
Yeah.
But like the amount of times that she did cry though, even if it was just about her brother or something, I was just like, stop, please. Mm-hmm. Your voice is getting very annoying at this point. Like, it had me going nuts. I was just like, God damn it.
What about the brother? I really should remember the siblings' names, but I don't.
It's Taylor and
I want to say Sarah?
No. Wait, is this Sarah? Oh my God. It probably is.
Let's look.
It probably is Sarah. Yeah, it is Sarah. Because there was a one like when they were trying to escape the Steven?
Yeah, Steven.
Yeah.
Steven's camp.
He went through like a couple names.
What do you think of Steven?
I like him. I think he's a good villain. I don't think he's like an over-top villain like what we've had the last couple of years in anime. You were telling me he reminds you of Heathcliff from SAO.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
He just because of the certain actions he did and I don't know, some similarities. He's crafty.
Yeah.
I mean, like the one thing that caught me off guard was using the drift machine or whatever. Like
the link drift?
Yeah, but like there was like a specific name for it.
Yeah, I don't remember what they called it.
Well, but using that just to like gain knowledge in people's memories. Mm-hmm. Like that's smart, and that explains like why he has like all those keys. Like it's all just those fucking memory.
Yeah.
Or how, oh my God, the one with the fucking the radio and like
that
every area
threw me off guard. I actually jumped back like, oh shit! I thought we were safe from him. He said, "Fuck you."
Every radio comes with an insurance. I'm like, oh shit.
Like, what the fuck is insurance means? That means GPS, and then boom, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. That's cool. You're an awesome villain. 10 out of 10.
I did honestly the only one gripe is like I mentioned before is when Taylor was able to solo drift that one time.
Yeah.
Just because of plot armor. Mm-hmm. Or like, it's like, oh my God, it's like remember when all these other guys in other movies did it? Oh, let's have him do it. Just because.
That's something I went into with really bad thinking of. Like, I've never seen the second movie. I've watched the first one like one time years ago, and I went into this just completely blank slated about it.
Well, like, so the good thing about this is that it doesn't it ties into the story, but it doesn't really tie into either movie.
It doesn't throw it in your face as hard.
Yeah, like it's several years after the second one because we do get to see the old Jaegers again. Mm-hmm. As you see, like, in episode 6.
Yeah.
But it's not one of those, like, you need to watch them to understand what's going on. It's like you could start right here and then go back and watch them. But the only time, like Brian said that... sorry, Ghost. Like Ghost said, when he drifted on his own. We never saw it in the second one. Only in the first one. And then, like, we know there's been history of, like, a few other people that actually did it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
But that was it. And the only reason he was able to do it is because it's like, oh, yeah, we have the memories of these past pilots. So we could have you drift with that person so you could at least pilot it to an extent.
Yeah.
Well, like Go said, it was because of plot. So.
Still bullshit.
And it's like, for a kid, it's like, you would think the AI would be smart enough not to push a kid.
Yeah. He's still basically like a teenager.
Yeah, so it's like, for that, it's like, the AI should have been like, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
We need to find someone that can drift with them.
They just, if I remember right, in there, it was Taylor, May, and May's friend. I should remember his name, but I really don't. In the Jaeger, and May's friend was like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, or he was going to go completely brain dead.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been Taylor and May drifting, because they did do it before.
Yeah. So between all those, there wasn't really too much. It was just a lot of back and forth between the camp and stuff.
Yeah, for the most part, it was with the camp.
Yeah, so like when they left the camp, how surprised were you about the doctor dying from the radio explosion?
That caught me off guard.
What?
The insurance.
We just talked about that.
Yeah, we said that a couple minutes ago.
Oh.
Jesus.
That's why I
Christ,
said it got me off guard. You
My
okay,
bad.
baby girl?
No, I'm not.
I already talked about that.
I'm exhausted.
I feel like we can get to our main complaint about the whole show, the last episode.
Oh my god.
Or no, we didn't talk about Apex at all.
Apex.
He can be ignored.
The
Kaiju Jaeger.
Jaeger, yeah, Kaiju Jaeger.
That threw me off guard so hard because it's like, I get it because of what happened in the second movie, but it was just like, what threw me off guard was the connection to the kid and how they were able to drift just like that.
Yeah.
Well, it just comes down to the boy is part kaiju, so.
Well, without knowing that at first, it was just like, all right, this is where the major importance is coming, but it's like it still throws you off until you actually get to the last episode where it's like, I was a kaiju the entire time, just in a human form.
Yeah. So the last episode, I can start complaining about that?
Yeah.
Can I? Okay. Fuck that episode. They put too much in there. They shouldn't have. I don't mind Mai's head getting screwed with the China shop. I don't mind the final battle with the kaiju that destroyed the village and been terrorizing them this whole time. I mind seeing the parents Jaeger so close to where they were for 5 years. Because I feel like that was very unnecessary to put in. They couldn't have saved that. And to me, with how the videos played out, I feel like only the mom survived. Because she was the last one in the shot. And she was basically hounding at the husband to, like, let's leave.
I was fine with them finding the Jaeger. I was kind of hoping they would not show them, like, a fucking, like, proof of their existence. That, like, I wish, like, they would have just saved the surprise of them finding them eventually, or not finding them at all. Like, I didn't want them to see like them in a message. But I was okay with I was okay finding the Jaeger. It's just like progression of the story.
Yeah.
I would have just saved that as maybe if it was made towards like the end goal, they would have found parents dead or alive.
Well, I mean, isn't that the whole goal to go to the base where they were going?
The whole goal right now so far is just to get to Sydney, where they did go. But I'm saying that like why spoil it there? Or I mean, like, they didn't really spoil it.
They didn't really spoil it. They just said like the possibilities of them being alive is still there. We just know why.
I like the mystery of not knowing. That's the thing. I like the mystery of not knowing. Like I like to save that towards the end.
Yeah.
Or just let your mind wander, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they shouldn't focus the first season solely on Steven or what they called him before, Bojack.
Yeah. Which was just his gangster name.
Mm-hmm. There was the children who looked like, well, I won't say look like, but they were the same height and build as Boy, and they said Mother has arrived with other kaijus, the smaller kinds.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the ending they should have gone around instead of focusing so much on the Jaeger.
Yeah, but it played out the way it did, so
yeah,
I'm actually looking forward to the second season.
Which we'll
seeing
probably
what
won't
happens
see for like a year, maybe.
Fucking Netflix.
Well, Netflix loves to do this thing where it's like, hey, let's just dump it all at once, and then you guys get mad when they unsubscribe. Like, where's your shows?
Well, yeah, because I was still waiting for Sinbad, and that still hasn't happened after so many years. So
yeah, there's a couple shows we're all waiting on. I'm waiting on Jujutsu Kaisen. No, not Jujutsu. Fuck, what am I saying? Kengan Ashura, Part 3.
Yeah. And then I'm still waiting on that gambling anime that Netflix had.
Yep.
Still waiting for Part 3 on that one.
Mhm.
Because that one was good.
Yeah. Instead of coming out with the live action.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
I did. Don't.
Well, when I was looking for the Pacific Rim, I saw a movie that had Nicolas Cage in it, and it's called Jujutsu.
That'll be a one-day thing, if.
Well, I didn't see anything about the anime, so I'm hoping it's just about Jujutsu.
We'll have to see.
I
Yeah.
highly doubt it.
Yeah. All right, next Netflix anime.
High Rising Invasion.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. It's just every episode had to have a panty shot.
It's anime.
It's anime, yeah, but it was like always in your face.
True. The only thing I got annoyed was that it said nudity with the whole description.
The closest thing we get to nudity is just like, okay, you get the censored nudity with like no nipples on the breasts. They're always somehow covering something.
Well, that or it was when they were going into the whole mask and mind thing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Well, like,
I don't know why you're surprised. It's been the norm lately.
Oh, it was just... if you're going to say nudity,
actually supply it like Monster Museum did with...
if you really want to see nudity, it would probably have to be like rated X or something. Jesus.
Yeah, rated A. That's the official
Or rated
nudity.
A, yeah.
For adults. But no, don't falsely advertise.
I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just at least it's rated.
I'm picky.
Yeah, you are fucking picky. It's rated M, damn it. It's something.
I like it. The only reason I'm complaining about the panty shot completely is because every new episode I was like, okay, when's the panty shot? Like, oh, there it is. Woo! It's not really.
Is it bad that I forgot all their names? I
No.
can't remember a single fucking one.
I could honestly never remember the main girl's name 90% of the time.
Their fucking names.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All I remember is Sniper Guy because he's already my favorite.
Sniper Mask,
He's already
Rika, because they kept making fun of his name all the time.
yeah, I can remember Sniper Guy. He's already my favorite character.
I think Hajimo or Hajino is the main girl. Yeah, they went down the easy path of like remembering the bad guys' names, like Shield Mask, Psycho Mask, Swimmer Mask, all of this. But
well, I think it was just because it was just an easier way.
yeah,
Since they're all wearing masks, it's like, oh, bazooka mask.
Mhm.
So.
I like it. I would say it's a good watch. I enjoyed.
I did like how every episode, what's the word? How it progressionally made the main character more badass in a way.
Yeah.
She just gradually got better.
Yeah.
Especially after gaining after becoming closer to God.
Mhm. Yeah.
But she's still a goof.
She still is a
She
goof.
was still a goof, yeah.
I don't remember how quickly she broke her first rule, because she was like, I want to beat this world without killing anybody, and then she was like, okay, yeet. She fucking threw a guy off the rooftop.
Well, it wasn't a mask.
It was a mask, but she wanted to go through not killing anybody. She wanted to be a full-on pacifist, and then that just changed.
I mean, some rules gotta be bended. I mean, if some psychopath is trying to kill me, I mean, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm God.
Yeah. I do feel like once Rika got captured, we just don't see anything from his group until like the last episode, honestly, because they were like barely existent.
Yeah.
I will say they did do a great job explaining the three masks. He opened up the stream.
Opening up the stream for comments.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it on my computer.
I will say they did do a great job explaining the four different masks there are in the world, with the what they called angel masks. They had the happy mask, which was the ones to push people, not kill them, but force them to like basically become suicidal. The mask. Oh yeah. I like how they actually described the four different masks. They did well instead of just throwing it in your face. Like with the levels of angels, they got the smiley mask, which are the angels that push you to suicide, but they don't attack the ones closer to God. They got the emotionless mask, which their only role is to basically supply the entire area with like food and water, because like it's not like things can grow on this world and they can't go down the buildings. They have the guardian mask, which basically they try to call them the archangels, which all they do is they patrol the area, make sure everything's safe, nobody's wrongfully killing each other. And also with the exfil, they're also in the helicopter that spawns in. That they only take one person back to their world once a day. And then there's the the mouthless mask, which if you put that on, that's your first step to become closer to God.
Yeah.
They did a really good job explaining that. They did branch it out between like multiple episodes, basically, but I did enjoy the explanation a lot. The main villain, I didn't really think there was going to be one until like the last couple episodes. I thought the guy that we saw a few times early on was just a random douchebag.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
What? That's all you gotta say?
That's really it. The main character, I really should remember her name. She did talk about herself a lot in third person. Not really for a world that you're supposed to deal with death. Basically, there wasn't really too much loss of characters. Like it happened, but
it wasn't like over dramatic, basically.
Yeah, anytime they bring a character, they usually kill them off fast. Is it a watch? Yes. Is it a recommendation from me to other people? Yes, I will recommend this anime to other people. Yes, there is dub and sub. I watched it in dub because I am that way. Characters, I will say, find one that you like, honestly. I personally really like Sniper Mask and the blue hair girl. I really don't remember her name.
Don't steal my sniper guy. He's mine.
Well then, I'll take the blue hair girl.
Yeah, you get the fuck out of me.
Ghost.
What?
Yes, no recommendation.
Oh yeah, no, you should watch it. I don't know what to say, man. Everything's weird right now. It's weird.
So because we're not live, reality is broken?
It is basically, yeah. Everything has gone off the damn rails. You see, I can't even finish my fucking sentence.
Alright, well, while you're doing some repairs up there, what about you?
I would definitely say it's definitely a recommend.
Next anime?
Batgirl.
The war started.
The war finally did start.
What do you mean finally? The last episode, it wasn't.
Yeah, it finally started.
Yeah.
The war finally started.
Yeah, that's true. I can't fight you on that. I was talking about like, the 2-day wait time.
What do you mean you can't find him on that? It's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The fighting finally started.
I know that.
Then why are we arguing about it?
Because that's what we do. That's what this friendship is based upon.
Unfortunately.
We fight because we care. Just like Adam's family. Give me your arm. I'm gonna beat that. Yes, I love you too.
Oh, this is all gonna sound weird out of context.
I mean, that's for people to sound for the audio listeners, which I know some people do.
Some people get turned on by that shit.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Yours went to the radio.
The fuck does that mean?
What?
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 We're getting really off topic here.
Yes, we are. You see what happens when it all goes wrong? We go bananas.
Okay, chill on the angry juice.
Back arrow. Honestly, so before the fighting, nothing really happened before the fighting. Just
No, I think
it was just mostly information.
yeah, and then the mention of Shu B talking to Arrow, like it's like, what if he was ruler? And then he was actually considering that shit. What if he was ruler of all the land, so they can take down the wall? I'm like, whoa. Now you're onto something there.
Yeah.
And then how when Shu B was with the doctor, like they were trying to make the bind warpers, like they said they were trying to make them like fucking artificial. Is that what they were trying
to make them like last longer without like the what's the word? The only thing I can think of is like Assassin's Creed bleeding effect, like the problems that they have with staying on them longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they were trying to do. And then we saw Shu take a bind for I'm going to assume
himself or probably somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to see that, which I think the next one is the last one. I think the next one 12, because the next one is 12 episodes.
The next one is 12.
But some animes have been doing either 12 or 13. So
or very rare 16. So it's possible.
When have you ever seen that?
Shit, what is that anime?
Where's the proof?
He has no proof.
And you're lying.
There.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I'm still while they were fighting, what I'm not understanding with the Emperor, what I'm not understanding is his fucking weapon. Like, is the weapon producing that much power, or is it like his own energy? That's what I'm still not fucking understanding.
That's what I don't understand either, because the way it makes it seem, I think it's his own power. Because if it's the weapon, he wouldn't like hand it off so freely.
Yeah.
That's what I see with it. It's very confusing because they won't explain it, but I'm sure they're going to.
At some point.
Soon.
Well, he's fucking strong. He already took down Prax in one fucking shot.
Yeah. He took down Prax and another bright mech. I don't remember the name.
Yeah.
Or how about the whole battle with Arrow and what's that chick's name? Ren. That's
Ren,
right.
yes.
Woo! Got it. Yeah, the whole fight with Ren and Arrow.
That was actually a really good fight.
It was. She held out a lot longer than other people, because other people were just like, oh, my bright's gone, I'm done. Like, no, she wanted to keep going.
Yeah, but then she got fucking crazy.
Of course
she was crazy as soon as the fight started.
Well, no, how she would wish. She was literally going to throw her life away just to prove a point.
Yeah, because he was wanting to attack her senpai.
Gotta protect the senpai.
Yeah.
Well, he gave her. It doesn't matter. He gave her good smack and good talking to. That's all that matters.
Yep. I don't think there was like much talking other than there was definitely more fighting in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the only other fight was with the general and then, like how he was still after trying to get after Shu.
Mm-hmm.
So, because even he faded and was like, "We're not done yet," kind of thing.
Honestly, instead of being more of a fight, it was more about like just falling for their traps.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the general Kai didn't even fight that much. He just kept grabbing his leg, putting him in the air, just kept shooting him in the air.
Yeah. Oh, the brother and sister of the doctor. I can't remember his fucking name.
I just call him Doc.
Yeah. The village basically said that they shouldn't associate with him because he's basically royalty, like a noble. The old guy.
The villager?
Yeah.
What about him?
He basically said you don't have to concern yourself with us.
I don't give a fuck about him.
And
You cannot.
Just hates him.
You can't fucking please him with anything. Fuck that guy. I swear to God, he's a fucking whiny.
Oh no, he's getting annoying because it's all about the village, but the village is gone.
He always thinks
Move
something negative. He's always fucking negative about everything. You fuck that guy. I'm so sick of him.
What about the sister coming up and throwing a bright band at him, saying either serve the village or serve the princess?
Sibling argument.
Yeah.
There's really no
at this point
there. Sibling rivalry.
I mean, he acts like such a big deal. Oh, I shot at my sister. Like, boy, you got a sibling. There's death battles in that shit. You fucking kidding me?
Anyway, good episode.
It was. Finally, in my opinion, it was kind of dull the last couple episodes. Not really that memorable to me, but that's just me.
This one definitely got better.
You guys can talk about Skate because Skate was a late upload for me, so I wasn't able to watch it. If y'all want to.
Yeah, we can. We do that one next.
What?
Skate.
Yeah.
Get all the Funimation out of the way. Well, basically.
Yeah, that one was actually. This one was a pretty good episode. We definitely got some more information about everything. Shadowrun Cherry Blossom to the hospital after that hit to the face.
Which, yeah, that was basically the last episode. Also with Shadow and Maya recapping everybody.
Yeah. Well, like, we got Snake's race against him, and
I like how unimportant it was because he was gonna win regardless.
Yeah.
we didn't even fucking see it. It was so unimportant. It's like, oh, I'm gonna
like
win.
You got to see the first section of it, and then after they got past a certain point, we went into Snake's whole flashback, and then he wins. That was literally.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was so unimportant because it was irrelevant.
That's how they treat the side characters. Oh, you got your. Oh, wait, there's time. Done.
Yeah. That's basically how it went.
Yeah.
Snake won.
Shocking.
So there's that, and then Shadow got, as he was at work away from S, Shadow got injured. Because someone attacked him, which I think Adam has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I think that he was supposed to skate against Adam, and then he's like, "Oh, I win by default. I wonder why. I wonder how."
Yeah. And then we're still having the whole thing between Snow and Ricky, where Ricky's like, "I shouldn't skateboard
Ricky.
this." Oh, so. Sorry. Where he's like, I don't want to skate and stuff like that, and then we kind of run into his old skateboarding group in this one, where they were trying to convince him to come back, and he's like, I don't want to skate with y'all because y'all don't skate for fun.
Y'all skate for fashion.
And then basically after all that happens, they both get back together and having fun and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're going to get the duo team back together and all that. So we're almost to the end on this because we're at 10, so we either got 2 or 3 more episodes.
Yep.
With the way Funimation's been going here lately with their anime.
Yeah.
This one was actually pretty good, though. I've actually been really impressed with how it's progressed. So I'm ready to kind of see how this goes.
Yeah. Do you think there's a possibility lineup for season 2?
Oh, of course.
As long as it doesn't fall into the new anime curse of like director gave up or director sold rights or something, some stupid shit.
Yeah,
happened.
don't fucking point that shit now. You're going to fucking jinx it.
No, I'm getting the beating stick after Lionel.
Oh yeah, you are.
But you're still first.
I'll accept it with open arms.
Just like the love hugs.
Yeah. I guess one of the other two.
Got a preference for which one?
No, not really.
Kimono.
Kimono. That's the detective one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one. We're only 3 episodes into it. But that is another. That's basically a show that we're replacing Bofuri with. That and another show that we're gonna do bi-weekly.
Weekly.
Yeah. Yes. Don't make me go over there and give you one big fucking hug.
Might like it.
I'm still so... And I keep pointing out to Lionel here, if you've seen all the characters right now so far, like, it's still pissing me off, the
boy in the blue shirt?
Yeah.
Yes! I was so confused.
And I had to look him up on Wiki. I'm like, okay, he's male. But I'm like, what in the actual shit am I looking at here?
Yeah,
How is this person male? I know this is anime territory, it's not the standard of normal, but like, my God, he sounds like a girl, dresses like a fucking
selfies like one. Like the bedroom itself, like I'm not gonna say the little corner where they rest screams female bedroom basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get
so much hate for that.
We're gonna get fucking social justice warrior on our asses about this.
What? They're not accepting of that? No, I'm not saying that. It's just they didn't fucking warn us about it. Cause like
no, like he looks like a girl, sounded like a girl, and almost looks like a girl. Mm-hmm. Was mistaken as a chick, and then as soon as something was said, I'm a boy, you jerk.
I'm like, what?
to me, in my mind, and no one can fault me on this, neither one of you two. If there was an anime character, I don't really judge them off their outfits. If there's an anime character that their hair is longer than their shoulder, to me that is a female, unless they do like Cortana style cut.
Well, but it's like, if they act like a girl, if they dress similar to a female, and if their hair is longer than their shoulder, it's more than likely a female.
But, I mean, in defense, there's been plenty of long hair males. So, I mean, we can't really judge it by hair.
People are going to throw fucking Super Saiyan transformations out of our fucking head.
Well, we're not fucking going to compare Dragon Ball.
Well, the thing is that that I can point out, and I feel like this is a winning fucking battle, ReZero, the maid cafe, the little cat girl dude thing.
I don't know.
And I only know about that because of somebody recommended it. They said, don't fall in love with this one. Like, okay, why? And they just told me why. I was like, okay, whatever. There's plenty of others. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, the character I might like most is the cat girl. She has some really cool abilities.
It's a fox.
Yeah, the fox, yeah. Well, I'm sorry, the long ears tells me cat.
Did you not see the whole fox transformation and tail? Hello? Where is that cat coming from?
Cat ears, anime logic.
No. Fox.
Pointy ears mean cat.
And now fox.
Yeah, now.
No, it's always been like that too.
This is enjoyment.
Oh,
Welcome to the podcast. I do like the fox girl.
I don't know. I think she's a little annoying.
Why? Because of the whole girl phase that she did?
Yeah, she's got issues.
I mean, I honestly think the main enemy girl, I don't remember her fucking name, the one with the hair ability, that is, to my mind, she's like basically Midnight from My Hero.
Midnight.
Yeah, basically.
I feel like she's just annoying to me.
I mean, she literally just, well, I mean, didn't really kill, but like decapitated a boy just for his fucking lifestone. So yeah.
Yeah.
I like how the detective, like, he knew all of this was gonna happen, and he just let them just go through with it anyway.
Well, because it gave him a good luck charm.
Yeah, but still.
Hey, when you get decapitated, be sure to stick your thing in your mouth and hope to God it doesn't fall out of your throat.
It's like, besides that, it's like the other boy having basically spider abilities.
That was pretty cool.
He was interesting, but to me, he kind of got annoying because he's always like...
He's like Bakugo. Well,
yeah.
a very less...
You're my friend, but fuck you.
Basically. It kind of gets annoying after a while, to be honest.
No, I honestly just... So far, I like... I'm forgetting these damn names.
Welcome to the tap dancing section.
Yes, tap. I'm already forgetting these names. The main boy's name.
Koso? I know it starts with a K.
So-
They started calling him like something that involves shit. And then he told him his actual name is something that starts with a K.
The main protagonist boy, I just like his innocence, just because he doesn't really know anything outside of his what his past life was like.
Yeah.
Like a perfect example is like the fucking fist bump. It's a fucking fist bump on top.
Wrong. Oh, I'm sorry.
And he's just so accepted, or he's just okay to everything. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Or that second episode kind of creeped me out though, with those fucking the insects.
That was the best one.
Really, the bugs creeped you out?
A little bit, yeah. My God, got jitters.
All right, good to know in the future. Apparently.
Fucking thinking about it. I
didn't know that.
Really?
I didn't know that you felt like
that shit doesn't freak you out?
No.
What? Get the fuck out of here. I can't stop thinking about that shit.
Well, I'm not going to shit talk you because I feel the same way with mannequins. How they fucking look at you with their fucking. Why does mannequins have nipples? Why? What is the point?
That's your biggest thing?
Well, then they fucking look at you with like those beady dead eyes.
You know, I used to be.
What eyes?
Exactly. Don't fuck with me on this. They have the pointiest fucking nipples you will ever see, and they
I
have
gotta
dead eyes.
I gotta defend them a little bit because I used to be afraid of mannequins as a kid. Don't you fucking smart? Fuck you.
Okay.
The episode was great, but just thinking of the insane, it's like, oh my God, and how the fucking like kid, like he was all over the eye. He just does not feel fucking pain for whatever reason.
It's like, fuck out of my way.
It's just he's be. or the reason why they were fucking infestation like that, just because of not the what, like they kept saying food, but like it was like a metaphorically of guilt.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting how some of these things react.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's very clever. It's actually pretty clever when you really dive into it. But so far so good.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
I like it.
Yeah, this one's definitely a must watch.
It mostly got me hooked because it has been a while for me for like a really good detective anime. Because most of them lately have been like kind of copy and paste, just different layers. But this one was good. It's different.
Yeah, it's kind of the reason I quit watching TV for the most part. Because a lot of it is copy and paste, just different character, different personalities. But other than that, it's exactly the fucking same.
The next one.
The
Glipner.
Yeah.
It looks like a German word to me.
Yeah, it just looks aggressive.
I'm gonna have to look it up later to see what Google says about it.
Yeah. Tell you what, I can look it up right now.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, so far, it is also pretty interesting. What we know so far about the coins and the man inside the vending machine is that apparently this mysterious figure, he wants people to look for these coins of him, and then if you bring one to him, he'll grant you a wish.
Yeah.
But with consequences, it turns you into like another entity or a monster of some type.
Yeah, it's almost like a wish, but it turns, like you said,
It's a wish with consequences.
Yeah.
Like you may get what you want, but the results may not be what you go get what you want, but the results may be what you don't want, you don't need.
Yeah.
So I just typed in Google and Translate of the title. Apparently, it is Icelandic.
Icelandic.
Yeah, and translate to English, it's called swallows.
Swallows?
Mm-hmm.
Like
and
actual swallowing? Swallows.
Yep. And this is how you say it in the native language. If it would fucking play.
Like what? I didn't really... Gleipnish.
Gleipnish. And here it is in English.
Swallows.
That's what it translates to in English.
That sounds so horrible out of
It
context.
does.
I don't know if I can fucking call it swallow.
You're going to remember that when you
well,
watch
I mean, if that's the fucking translation for it.
Hey, Lionel, you want to watch Swallows?
It's pretty bad.
Can I help you, Doge?
Yes, we're being invaded by a doggo.
Mm-hmm. Doggo Pogo.
So far,
I like it.
I actually didn't think you were gonna like it, honestly.
I didn't at first with like the first episode because I was just like, oh, great. I was like, okay.
Exactly. I knew at the back of my mind, I'm like, I wonder if Dick was even gonna like this one, honestly, because I also didn't quite like it in the beginning.
Well, it was kind of off because like we're just being introduced and everything and no explanation.
To me, the main reason why it did not start off great with me was the fire scene, and you two know what I'm talking about.
Oh, of course.
Oh my God, do we really have to point that out?
I don't want to say too much because YouTube already fucking probably watches us with a fucking evil eye. There's a scene in there. In my opinion, it's basically Goblin Slayer worthy. That's the closest I will compare it to.
Really? You're comparing it to that?
It's not there fully, but it acts like it's going to, but it doesn't. I won't give
It
you...
just gets awkward.
It does.
Let's just put it that way.
It's a very awkward scene that I was like, I don't want to watch this, and I might tell them to. And then I watched the other two.
So far, the whole situation is fucking awkward.
Well, it got weirder when she's like, "I want to get inside you," and it's just like,
yeah, when the main character transforms to the suit. I don't want to say furry.
It's a furry suit.
It is, but I don't want to say.
It's a mascot suit. There we go. It's a mascot.
And when she said, I want to see behind the zipper, and then she opened it up, there's nothing. There's, like, basically the inside is, like, his flesh.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I want to get inside of you. And I was like, okay. And now that's going to be used against me. Fuck. So, yeah, I'm 90% sure I've said 100 things that they couldn't use against me, but whatever. Fuck them. I do like it. I think the two people, the girl and the guy, are a great combo with how opposite they are, but they're also alike.
Yeah.
In what way are they alike?
They both want answers, but they both want to do it their own way, but their own way sometimes works together. But they're always bickering at each other. They're not just like, let's go beat up this person. Okay, let's go beat up this person. Can't we talk it out? No. There's like that clashing against each other.
Yeah. Honestly, what caught me off guard was that early kill, like right off the bat, dead.
Yeah, I was really thinking that girl would be like something down the road because I like her transformation. It looked cool.
Right, and then all of a sudden dead. I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah, they started off strong with that fight.
Yeah. And then the third episode,
the sister caught me off guard.
yeah, like she's
we start connecting the dots there and there because of at the end of the second episode, you know, we see this girl with that little keychain of the same mascot, which I already started pointing out. I was like, oh my god, she's the one that made the wish for him that to turn into that because she wants to get inside of him.
Instead, he pulled the younger sister.
And then yes, because
which the younger sister, I will say, is very open to getting nude fast.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yes, and then well, as we get turning towards the third episode, they want to now get to the mystery of the chick's sister, Elena, and why, like, she wants to get answers like why did she kill both her parents and whatnot.
She snapped hard when her sister talked when she was inside him.
Yeah, she did.
I would have figured she wouldn't recognize her own sister's voice.
Honestly, that caught me off guard that was the same person. Because she recognized him as Suichi. I finally remember this fucking name. Because it caught me off guard that she's the same person. The person who made a wish for him and her sister. I'm like, whoa, excuse me? You're the same person? Whoa. Now it just comes down to how does Elena know Suichi, and why does she want him so badly?
I feel like they're going to use the crush route, to tell you the truth.
The what?
The crush route. Well, like. Shit. What is it? I don't know if you watched Love Tyrant.
No, I don't.
Well, shit. Or like the guy did seem very popular. Like he did look like he had. I'm not going to say endless friends, but like he had a good group of friends. And she was just there in the background, hoping he would notice her.
I mean, I've seen that before, yeah.
Yeah.
The part that really caught me off guard was when she ripped his fucking head off to see who's inside him. At the end.
I think the sister's okay, but I'm not sure about Suichi.
That's part of the freak me out. Like, did she just accidentally unlock a new ability, or what the fuck? She had to have seen the zipper.
Well, she saw the zipper, but like since it's supposed to be like a mascot, you're supposed to be able to take off the head freely. So.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah.
So
well, can't wait for more.
We'll see what happens in episode 4.
Yep.
So that's it on Funimation. Now we're to VRV.
Oh my god, we still have more? Well, we've been having.
Well, we've been kind of sidetracked for technical issues again.
Naruto?
Yeah, I guess.
You sound so excited.
It in my opinion, this wasn't really much.
Yeah, I kind of felt that. It was just like...
Just the title alone. The title's literally called Escape. That just tells me, okay, he's going to play Escape, and he does it, and he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, there wasn't really much to this one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Other than getting some information, getting to see New towards his whole thing again.
Mm-hmm.
And then he eventually starts playing on how to escape.
Yeah. Which, I feel like Boruto, Sarada, or Mitsuki couldn't have been to the guy holding the flash grenades. Hey, hold back for a minute. We got an inmate coming through. Instead of just walking freely by and crashing into him.
Well, they weren't really expecting him to do that either. They should have anticipated it, yes. But they weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited that Naruto was even going to go there in the first place.
Yeah, I feel like that was the whole point of this. It's just like, hey, the Hokage's coming.
Yeah, man, Hokage's coming.
Clean up your shit. Jerry, clean that computer, damn it. I know what you're doing.
Basically.
Don't make me show him your browser history.
The dude's called Nine Tails for a reason. He could whoop your ass 9 times with the belt.
And 9 different styles.
Multiform. Ass whooping jutsu.
Yeah.
That's all I got for Boruto this week. I'm sure next week will be great, but yeah, not this week.
Yeah, no, this one was just kind of some information and just kind of like you said, the title.
Yeah.
Kind of gave everything away, so.
Mhm. Quintuplets.
Yeah. I was gonna say that one next. Well, everyone's getting ready for the school trip.
So your waifu, she got the shits. She got real bad.
He knows.
He always knew though.
Yeah, he always knew, but now it's out in the public.
Yeah.
Miku the waifu.
It's not her though. You know why? Because of that fucking ending.
Oh boy, here we go.
Because of the fucking girl in the old picture of 6 years ago.
Oh my God, someone with pink hair. Even though they all have pink hair.
No, hold on. Though is what has been said that's troubling me. At first, it's all been pointing towards the main girl, Itsuki, with she also has a photo and she's also been sneaky about it, or trying to remind Futaro. Hopefully this can remind her of what happened 6 years ago. She keeps pointing it out, but then towards the end she's like, Yotsuba, you have to be the one to tell him that you were the one that met him 6 years ago. So I'm like, who the fuck is that? My brain hurts.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
I can't wait if your head explodes whenever it comes to Miku.
Miku's not gonna fucking win. I swear to God, you think you're hopeful, but you're not.
You know what? The last episode of this season, I will have a flag Team Miku. We'll go into fucking Twilight this bullshit. Team Miku.
That's so funny because it's true. Everyone has their own team flag. I've actually seen comment section of some of these clips. It's like we already have all these teams. Like, man, no, fuck you, Nino best because Nino is best.
I have loved the picture I've seen of every voice actor dressing up as their character from the show.
Oh, you have seen that? Mm-hmm. I would like to see that.
Oh, I can pull that up for you.
Yeah.
And I'll post it in the page also as well. Continue. I talked about all I want. Dog, can I help you? You want attention? Huh? Ow. Bastard.
The fact that Ichika,
shit, what am I doing? Let's Google for a reason.
The fact that Ichika was able to do that to her, though, that was kind of bad.
Yeah.
I know she really wants, she'll do anything to win, but, to that kind of extent, I'm like, nah, girl, what you doing?
Oh, how she got caught?
Yes.
Yeah.
But she got caught by the sisters, but she didn't get caught by him.
Well, he knew.
Yeah, he knew that just talking to Yotsuba is like, man, so, he knew that, or got relative idea that wasn't Miku he was talking to last time.
Yeah, well, yeah, he started getting the idea towards the end.
This fucking show with fucking quintuplets. That's quintuplet harassment. That's quintasment.
Oh yeah, when she busts out the fucking whistle.
Yeah, because all he pointed out is you were thinking you're quintuplet, you should all be the same size. No, that's harassment. We're all very different. Okay.
Why the fuck is this picture not on Google? I see it all day, every day on Facebook.
You go to Facebook.
Right.
Yeah,
well, we'll do that after the show.
Yeah. I'll do one. Fuck it. I give up. I'll find it. I promise you. With my flag, Team Miku. Alright. We still going on quintuplets? You got anything?
No.
I'm good.
What's next?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, that's you guys. I'm going to keep looking for the picture. I'm still not caught up.
Well, we got 2 episodes on this one. So the first one, it was basically the group's back together. They were put out on a mission.
A detective mission.
A detective mission.
My years of watching Criminal Minds were paid off because I understood some of the words they were talking about.
See what I gotta do with you?
But no, it was pretty similar because, fucking detective work, fucking investigation shit. And I started pointing shit. I was like, man, I wonder why would this happen? But then it would have to trigger this shit. But then some of this shit didn't make sense. You gotta recognize victimology, freaking setting, fucking what's the motivation of the criminal, and all of that shit. And it was all coming together all beautifully into the climax.
Yeah. Speaking of 2000, apparently today is the main character's birthday. Not the voice actor, the character itself.
Itadori's? Oh wow.
What?
And your waifu from Rent a Girlfriend. Sumi.
Yay.
Yeah, but what makes him go on this investigation is that people from
his old high school.
His whole high school, people in his class started dying. So that's what got kind of had them going towards
it all. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
You good?
It was basically leading towards like this bridge curse that they all kept all the teenagers kept talking about.
Yeah.
And how I was connected to it. And so
that was really it on the first one.
Yeah, I mean they had to investigate. The bridge, and how they had to follow a very specific procedure of why these kids, why like how does the curse go? Like they had to like be at night, and instead of going over the bridge, they have to go under the bridge, like and go across the river, and then that's when they get to the barrier of the curses barrier to get inside.
Yeah.
And so this with the last episode that was showed, I mean, it just fighting the new characters that they're brothers apparently.
Oh yeah, the two curse monsters.
Yeah, that they're fucking brothers for some reason. Or how Megumi was fighting the freaking first special grade that they all fought together as a team.
Yeah.
How he survived.
Well, like, I was kind of curious about that, because I remember him running, but I couldn't remember exactly what happened to him.
Well, now we know.
Yeah.
And now he's dead. But this also brought out Megumi's domain expansion.
Oh my god.
Which he admitted, so like it's an incomplete transformation, like so he still got to work on it. But for so far, it's pretty cool. I think I got a general idea of what it is because of his animals. Like I'm pretty sure that's going to be what the whole deal is going to be about. That they can just come from anything, or that he can actually form with the shadow.
Yeah, because when he got stabbed, he just completely disappeared into the shadow. So far, was pretty good.
So far, out of all the domain expansions, the one that in terms of visuals, I really like the one with the patchwork. The one with the hands when he did his.
Oh yeah.
That one so far was probably the coolest one so far.
Toto.
Is that his name?
The one that was doing the clapping?
No. The domain expansion, like with the hands.
Oh, the curse monster. That dude. I don't even think he had a name.
Well, he has a name. We just keep fucking forgetting because, as usual, we never fucking remember these names of characters.
His was definitely cool. I think I like the Sensei's more.
Oh, yeah, the Void.
Yeah.
Even though we still don't really know much about him.
We don't know much, but for what he's able to do, it's just like, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Well, with this last episode, it was actually pretty good.
Megumi.
We're about to get to see the other two people fight. So, we'll see how that goes. Brothers against teammates. So
far, so far.
So far, so good. It's actually to me, it seems like it's getting better as it progresses. So, we'll see how it goes.
Is that it? We don't got Ruby?
Ruby's the only one left.
Yeah.
Which we are catching up on.
Oh, we just caught up on.
Well, you fucking called it. Somebody dies.
I did call it.
And 2 people die, actually. I just won. 2 people died.
Who? Who's the other one? I know the main one. Don't you dare say the main one. I'll cry.
The dad. Mr. Schnee.
He's not important. Fuck you.
But it's still a death.
He's still dying.
I know, I didn't care, but...
He's still dead as fuck, but like... I'm pretty sure a lot of people are still mad about, what was it, season 4 where he smacked Weiss? I'm pretty sure those people are still happy or who still hold that grudge.
I do.
I know.
I mean, I didn't give a shit when he died, but it's still a death.
Yeah.
Yeah. It surprised me, but at the same time it didn't because everything that he's doing, he's like, I gotta protect it, or gotta protect everything. I'm gonna do it my way, no one else's way.
Yeah. But I did say a main character dies.
This is hard. Okay. This is hard for one of us. And
my fucking waifu. She just can't catch a break.
No, she can't.
No, because she lost her fucking arm, and then the writers just gave up because the fucking fan fiction is a fucking asshole. And then
I still don't want to believe she's dead, but then he started pointing out that what the staff of creation can do, can bring back something from the dead. I'm like, oh my god, that's right.
Yeah, and he also said, don't fall off.
I mean, yeah, that was I remember that, of course, but the fact, like, is there? I just keep thinking, like, there's really gonna be no way to bring her back, is there? Unless they pull something out of their fucking ass.
Well, there still is 2 more relics. There's the crown and then the sword. I guarantee the sword can't do shit, but what?
I think the sword was just destruction.
Well, yeah, the sword is obviously destruction. There's no way a fucking crown is destruction.
I know, but if I remember correctly, the sword was about destruction, but then what was the crown about?
Creation? Am I thinking about that right?
No, the staff is the creation.
That's right. Creation, destruction, knowledge.
I keep forgetting what the fucking crown was. We'll get to it if we ever get we have to get to it eventually.
Eventually, because now Ruby has like what, 2, 3?
What episode was this?
This was episode 14. No, 13.
I don't know.
Yeah. Weren't they doing like 24 episodes normally? Or 20?
Well, hold on. Remember when we stopped at episode 7? It was like the mid-season.
That's right. Yeah.
Finale.
So yeah, we're
actually getting pretty close here to the end.
Yeah.
They have like 2 or 3 more episodes.
Shit, they're going back because like previous seasons like 20 or 24. I get the first 2 seasons, but
yeah.
And it is starting to look like towards the end anyway. I mean, all this shit happening at the same fucking time.
Yeah, they're in vacuo.
Which is in a sandstorm.
Mm-hmm. Which we've known.
Yeah.
One member of the Aesop is coming over to the right side. The meditation dude. I don't remember his name.
Oh, finally coming to sense towards the last minute. Yeah.
I'm not going to count the rocket launcher girl because like she was having second thoughts at some point, so that doesn't really matter. Hera is Hera.
Even though she had feelings for Clover, I'm like, I still don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But what the fuck does she plan to do with the fucking nuke? Did they ever fucking...
No. She activated it, but they never showed what her actual plan was.
It's armed. I think she's trying to carry out the general's orders.
Still blow up Mantle? What's the fucking point? If fucking Atlas is literally gonna fall on top of it.
I don't think she knows the people are going through the... There's no way she knows that the portal is a thing.
Well, yeah, she probably doesn't know about that, but she knows that the Atlas is falling.
Yeah.
So at that point, the nuke is fucking irrelevant at that point.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't understand that thought process either. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to see Winter versus Ironwood, And
she
know
better
Ironwood's
fucking
new
win.
gun does.
She better fucking win. I swear to God.
Well, like her dual sword.
Oh, that fighting stance was awesome.
I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah. I'm scared they're going to kill her. To tell you the truth.
You really think he's gonna win?
It's General
I feel like he's going to pull off some bullshit deal because of plot and kill her.
Is?
No, we've never been shown it.
Well, like, we know it ran out during his fight with, I want to say Lionheart, yeah. We know it ran out during that fight because, like, it does, like, the whole canceling thing. So he still has the semblance that might have been said, but I really don't remember. I want to say his semblance is pain tolerance, but, I don't know. Are you looking it up?
Yes.
Yeah. I think because of plot, they're gonna find a way to like.
Oh, thank you, Google.
For him to win.
Google already knows. Well, keep going. Don't let me stop you.
Which is gonna be annoying.
Yeah. At this point, Nora's grenade launcher chair is kind of like comical. It was hilarious to see throughout this whole episode.
The little pink.
The little pink and how she rides it.
Yeah, that was funny.
Do you think Sun and Neptune are going to make an appearance the last episode since they're in vacuum?
I hope so.
Because, like, technically, they're already in this season. They're already there because of, like, the whole broadcasting message.
Well, yeah.
But
if they figure out the whole door thing, I'm hoping they really show up to the group to start helping.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where we will see them at.
Yeah.
Hopefully, which would be the next episode.
And they did say they were just outside Vacuola's kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. This is a semblance metal. Strengthens his resolve, which allows him to carry through his decisions, making him hyper focused.
So he never loses focus, basically.
I mean, he always followed through his plan, so yeah, I guess so.
Okay. I don't know. I do feel like they're going to pull some bullshit with Ironwood.
And now, can we officially say that Penny's human with the way she was fighting?
Yeah, because she had to make swords out of her reblance.
Yeah. Shit, what was I going to say?
Penny being human.
Yeah, with how her abilities look, like, she obviously can't give it up, but, like, that is her whole thing. At least now we know she's still the maiden.
Yeah.
That was a question.
Oh, yeah, we did ask that, if she was
if she was the maiden or if her robot self was the maiden. That was, like, the main thing I wanted to answer this episode, and I feel like I got it.
Yeah, we got it. So
now she's a human. That's still crazy to think about. My God.
Mm-hmm.
After all this time.
We'll just have to see what happens next week. Because, honestly, that's really about it for me on Ruby.
Yeah. You think that death was earned?
She was getting too much popularity.
Too much popularity?
He's not wrong, because the fucking bumble fucking love relationship that the writers 110% fucking gave up on fighting.
I mean, it didn't help with how fucking Blake reacted, so...
Even though I'm not going to say Ruby should be where Blake was, because Neo was definitely wanting to kill Ruby. That's her main goal.
Yeah.
Cinder took Emerald's portrayal a lot better than I thought.
I know, right? She didn't even say anything. She's just like, okay.
Yeah.
See you when I see you.
Basically.
You're going to get the belt when I find you.
So.
Yeah.
That's really about it.
So, we calling the episode there?
Yeah, because that's really about it.
Yeah, this is definitely a longer episode due to our technical difficulties, but this is still up on YouTube. before we sign off, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow, all that fucking bullshit on YouTube. We will try to live stream every Saturday at 8 o'clock Central Time on Facebook at GLW Perimeter's official page. I'm Weekly's Death to my right.
I'm Lino.
To my left.
I'm Ghost Right.